Alrighty, welcome to some Civ. Um, yeah, so I don't know why I got this, to be honest. I know absolutely nothing about this game. I don't know what I'm doing, but I figure, you know what? Let's just go in blind, and then I can just go back and rewatch all my failures playing this game. Here it's kind of like, kind of like chess, but with more things involved. I'm pretty excited to try it. I'm sure it'll be an interesting journey playing this, learning and um, going through my mistakes and losing worlds and whatever. But I figure, you know what? Let's just have some fun with it. I kind of want to just use my brain a little bit more than just running around shooting zombies once in a while. So yeah, here I am. Also, I got this on sale, so I got the this one Civilization, the base game, along with like 7 8 DLCs that came with it, all for a total of $14 $15 in total. And the base game typically sells for $60. um so I figure, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it and see. I mean, if I can play at least, I feel like 30 hours, that'll give me 30 hours of fun time. I think that'll help kind of justify um, my spend of $15. So I don't think I'm gonna do the tutorial. I think I'm just gonna um crap. All right, we should probably do the tutorial. So let's run with the tutorial.
From the maelstrom of sand, wind, and fire, our people emerge and arrive here. A new world, one ripe with great possibility and even greater dangers. Here our people stand, their destinies unwritten. Will they push forward into greatness, or see themselves lost to the ages? Their fate lies in your hands.
Okay, it is here that we begin our journey of raising an empire from humble beginnings to greatness. Write your own version of history. Will you conquer the world in great battles or be the first to send your people to the stars? Will you influence the world with the culture of your people, or will your beliefs spread to the ends of the earth? Only time will tell. All right, so we have to pick a leader. Uh, we'll go with Cleopatra. All right.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest, from this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. There will be those who underestimate you, but you are cunning and full of tricks, Queen Cleopatra. Your charm will establish indestructible alliances with the strongest leaders of the world. Keep your friends close by your side, and you will find yourself untouchable, with the glory of Egypt primed to win over the world.
Okay, so features and abilities. Your trade routes to other civilizations provide +4 gold for Egypt. Other civilizations' trade routes to Egypt provide +2 food for them and +2 gold for Egypt. Turu, I don't know what that is. +15 production towards districts and wonders if placed next to a river. Okay. That kind of looks nice. Unique land unit. Okay, unique improvement.
Welcome, Cleopatra. Our people's fate lies in your hands. Great is the responsibility placed upon you. Perhaps for too long we have roamed this world without a land to call our own. It is time we put down roots.
Close, can I zoom in? Okay, here. Click on the settler unit.
Our brave settlers await your command. We should found our first city here.
Okay, so we're gonna found a city. The found city button. Found a new city at this location. Settlement.
From the seeds of the small city shall you grow an empire. But to truly thrive, we must first see to the needs of our people.
Cornerstone of any great civilization. A city's size is represented by its population indicated to the left of its nameplate. Each city also claims the surrounding lands for your exclusive control. These lands are indicated by the colored border surrounding the city. Okay. Unique features within your borders will have a profound influence on the potential strengths of each city.
Though small now, our city will continue to grow if you allow it to. Its fate and that of our people depend upon you.
You must choose how each city in your civilization is to grow and expand over time, improving the land you control and creating new buildings and districts within your borders.
We are fortunate that the land surrounding our city is rich in resources. Developing it will be key to our survival.
Each city generates a variety of yields at the start of every turn. These are obtained from the hexes that the city controls. Each hex within your city borders can provide a number of yields to help you advance your civilization. Food and production are two of these yields. Food fuels city growth, increasing its population. More food, faster growth. Production is used to build new items like military units and city upgrades. The more production your city has, the faster you can build things. Each hex will need to be worked by your population in order to obtain the yield from the hex. Each citizen can work one hex within your borders.
We are blessed to have such bountiful lands within our borders. Still, a civilization is comprised of people, not just earth.
Growing your city's population is very important in order to take advantage of all the yields from the surrounding lands.
Such lands will surely draw the attention of the barbarian raiders plaguing this area. We must prepare to fight back if we are to survive. Our city requires warriors.
Show me how. Open the production chooser of the city by clicking the Change City Production button.
If our people are to survive in these lands, we must focus their efforts. Only then can we master this world.
Alright, this is the Production Chooser. From here, you can construct buildings, create wonders of the world, and train military and civilian units.
Our people's protection is our utmost concern. Direct your city towards the creation of a warrior.
Production Chooser. From here, you can construct buildings, create warrior. Promotion class melee. Weak ancient era melee unit. 26 production. How much production do I have? How do I know I can afford this? Is this it? Up here? What this is? Okay.
Training has commenced. Already our people feel more secure. Our empire will not be built overnight. We have accomplished all we can this day.
Okay, it's a turn-based game where decisions are made and actions performed during a game turn, much like playing a board game with friends. Once all the other players have made their moves, a new turn will begin. Oh, it tells me 5 turns and... What? 5 turns until completed warrior, 5 turns until growth. How many turns are 333? Actually, that's not as much as I thought it would be. Okay. Building items in your city takes time. The number of game turns it will take is indicated on each item in the menu. This is calculated based on the production cost of the item versus the production yield of the city. The higher the yield, the fewer the turns it will take to build.
Our warriors continue to train. But if we are to be more than the barbarian tribes we defend against, we must explore other areas of development.
Choose research button to open the research panel.
There are those among us with minds adept at unlocking the world's secrets. We need only guide them.
Alright, so this is technological advancement of your people. It's attained through research. By completing research on technologies, you will unlock new ways to exploit the land, new military units, new city upgrades, and much more. So we want to begin mining. We have astrology, animal husbandry, pottery, and sailing. Okay, so
Excellent.
mining.
As our people's understanding of the earth increases, so too will our ability to harness its riches and increase our production capabilities. We must give them time to do their work.
Okay, each city in your empire generates a small amount of science per turn. How quickly your research projects are completed is determined by the total of all the science generated by your cities. Alright. In turn.
Barbarian raiders approach our city. We are surely too prized a target for them to ignore. We cannot allow these savages to pillage and destroy all we have built. Our warriors have completed their training. Let us commit them to battle.
I thought it was 5 turns. I'm only on turn 3. Oh, okay. That's why they said it. Normally would have taken several more turns to complete. Got it. Alright, select the warrior unit.
Warriors are the blade with which we will strike down our enemy. They need only your hand to guide them.
Military units can attack enemy units by moving into their hex. Right-click on the barbarian unit to attack it. Okay, so it tells me 20 base strength. We both have 20 base. Minus 10 damage unit. Oh! That was a little violent.
Victory! The barbarians have learned we are not a people to be trifled with. Still, they will return, and next time I fear they will not take us so lightly. We should take advantage of this lull in hostilities. With our warriors now prepared, we may focus our production capabilities towards the city itself.
Tasks which must be completed before you can end your turn will appear in the notification panel in the bottom right of the screen. Since production has finished in the city, you get a reminder that you need to choose the next thing to produce before you can end your turn. Choose production. Oh, okay.
The lands surrounding our city are fertile, yet as of now, they lie undeveloped. We must create a workforce if we are to make the most of the resources within our borders.
Okay, production. So now we're going to train a builder. Create tile improvements, remove features like woods or rainforest, or harvest some resources. Builders can be used 3 times. Wait, they just die afterwards? This can be increased through policies or wonders like the pyramids. Movement to cost 33 production. How do I know I can afford it again? Like, how do I know how much production I have? I don't know. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do builder.
Excellent. The skills these builders will attain will dramatically improve our civilization.
Alright, a builder unit has been added to the city's production queue. It will take several turns to complete its training. Since there are no remaining decisions that need to be made this turn, the next turn button is displayed.
While our builders train to improve life within our borders, we must not ignore the lands beyond them.
At the beginning of the game, your city and the lands immediately around it are revealed, but the areas beyond... Okay.
Beyond combat, our warriors make for ideal explorers in this uncertain and hostile world. You need only give the word, and they shall set forth into the unknown.
Click on the warrior unit to select it. Movement range of 2. The blue color indicator shown on the lands around it. Okay.
Alone, on foot, the wildlands take a heavy toll on our troops. Perhaps there is a smoother path.
Plains and grassland only consume 1 movement point. Woods and hills consume 2 or more movement points. By right-clicking. Okay.
Already our warriors' efforts bear fruit. They have come upon a small tribal village.
Exploring tribal villages can give your civilization one of many benefits, like granting an additional population in your city or awarding gold. Okay.
This people seem different from the barbarian tribes we encountered. Perhaps we should make contact instead of combat.
Since your warrior unit has used all of its movement points, it's done with its actions this turn. Production and research tasks are still in progress, so there are no other decisions to be made.
Our warriors stand before the village gates. They await your command to enter.
Alright, to explore tribal village, move one of your units into the tribal village hex. Try moving your warrior unit there now.
It would seem friendship has its rewards. Our success against the barbarians has reached this village. Impressed by our culture, they wish to rise up against their oppressors and join us in the fight against the Horde.
Recon unit. All tribal villagers will grant a reward when explored by a player. Oh, we got a new scout unit.
Though not skilled in the ways of combat, this tribe possess a great knowledge of the land. Their ability to move through the terrain quickly makes them ideal scouts. We should put them to good use.
Movement at 3, allowing it to move a greater distance than the other units. Move the scout unit toward an undiscovered part of the map.
We should employ these scouts with caution. They are excellent explorers, but poor warriors. It would be wise for them to avoid battle whenever possible.
Where are they, though? Are they just sitting here? Oh, they were right there. Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, so that's the icon there.
Exploration may bring many rewards, but let us not forget the safety of our capital. We should direct our warriors home for its protection.
Move longer distances by giving them a multi-turn order. This will eliminate the need to give a separate move order every time to reach a destination. Units could be ordered to move longer distances by giving them a multi-turn order. This will eliminate the need to give a separate move. Okay. Move warrior. Try ordering the warrior to return to the city by clicking the move to button, then clicking the city. Oh,
Our
I
scouts
see. Okay.
await orders. They must explore and teach us about new lands. Our city continues to prosper. Already our people thrive, and our population grows.
Population of your first city has grown from 1 to 2. As long as the city is well fed and its people are happy, it will continue to grow. The citizens of the city work the surrounding plots and improvements contributing to greater yields. Higher populations contribute to faster science research, faster city production, and faster cultural growth. Always a good strategy to not only found new cities to expand your realm, but also to grow those cities. Goals. Defense. Move warriors back to city.
While our forces prepare the defense of our city, our best minds have discovered how to extract precious resources from the earth itself. With an abundance of valuable stone nearby, our builders may be able to exploit this knowledge when they complete their training.
Civilization will always be researching a technology. Because you just completed mining, you now must choose what to research next before you can progress to the next turn.
Our people delight in the pursuit of knowledge. We need only direct their efforts, and they shall uncover yet another mystery of this world.
Oh, it just tells me what to select. All right, pottery. Allows harvesting of bonus resources improved by farms.
A wise decision. Our people may now uncover new uses for the materials we unearth in our mines and quarries. But let us not forget the exploration efforts of our scouts. There is a whole world before us to uncover.
Okay, end your turn once you have moved your scout unit. Unit needs orders. This can move 3. So that's water. Go
There
here.
are no further matters to attend to today. Our citizens rejoice at the return of our brave warriors. Perhaps they should fortify.
When not advancing a military unit, it is often a good idea to fortify the unit. When ordered to fortify, the unit will spend up to 2 turns digging in. This will increase their combat strength if they are attacked. Alright, so now we're going to fortify the warriors. Ordering the warrior unit to do so by clicking on the fortify button.
Excellent. With our warriors entrenched in their positions, our people are secure. It would be wise to maintain this advantage for as long as possible.
This unit will now have an advantage in combat when defending. However, if the unit is moved, it will lose its fortified status and will have to be ordered to fortify again in order to receive the bonus. Your scout unit. Let's see here. I think we can.
Your Grace.
Make sure it's loud enough here. Also, there was show full screen map. Map search, map. There we go. Okay. Guess we'll go here. I only moved once. I thought I got to move 3 times. I'm out of turns? Oh, okay, whatever. I will question it. Keep warriors inside city. Alright. The dog? Bananas? Hell yeah, I want a banana.
As our scouts continue to push onwards, let us turn inwards to our own capital. As our city grows, so too does our people's hunger. Our builders now stand ready. Constructing a farm on fertile lands within our city will increase our yield and better feed our people.
Alright, builders can construct a wide variety of improvements to your land. The type of improvement they can build on a plot is often determined by the type of terrain. Plains and grassland plots are ideal for farms, which increase the population. Plains and grasslands. Move your builder to the highlighted plains area next to your city.
These plains possess rich soil, an ideal spot to plant our first crops.
Alright, now we're gonna construct a farm. Construct a farm improvement here by clicking on the Build Improvement Farm next to the unit panel.
Excellent. With their stomachs full, our people prosper, and our population shall only grow.
Constructing a farm has increased the food yield from this plot from 1 per turn to 2. The amount of food generated by your city determines how fast the population of that city grows. Generating you new citizens to work more tiles, more food means faster growth.
But remember, our builders' strength is not infinite. We would be wise to make the best use of their talents before exhausting them.
They can build up to 3 improvements before exhausting their workforce. This number is indicated in the unit panel. Builds 2 are left.
With their basic needs met, our people now have the capability to construct more elaborate structures. Perhaps a monument to all they have accomplished will inspire them to evolve even further.
In addition to training units, your city can focus its production on constructing buildings like the monument. Try building one now by selecting it in the city's production queue. Okay. Change city production. Build monument.
Excellent. As pride in their own culture grows, our people shall be driven to spread our civilization beyond their own borders.
Okay. What's this fish? Or sailing? Oh, I don't have sailing. Click on this guy. Well, that's why I can't go there. It requires what? Irrigation? What is this? What does this provide? And it looks dead. I am good to my friends. It's an honor to meet you. Well met, stranger, but I am afraid we are too busy to stay and chat. The glory of Summer? We'll go with Sumer. Is yours to see if you wish. An ancient tradition. We would love to sample your hospitality.
Resources and land are not infinite. It seems we now have competition. As we do not yet know the true intention of this people, might I suggest we proceed with caution?
I don't know, he seems pretty friendly. Can't we just be trusting? You've met the leader of another civilization. Okay. What's this? Gypsum?
Now that our people are fed, let us turn our builders' attention elsewhere. There are valuable resources surrounding our city that have yet to be exploited.
Scattered around the map are resources of various kinds. Luxury, these contribute to the overall happiness of your citizens. Strategic, essential for creating some very powerful military units. Bonus, provide additional yields. This stone is a bonus resource. It provides an additional +1 production to your city. If you build a quarry improvement here, it will raise the yield to +2.
Direct the efforts of our builders towards harnessing these valuable materials.
Move the builder unit to the stone resource and have them construct a quarry improvement there. Okay, the builder unit. Oh, here? Okay. And then we're gonna go here to build a quarry.
Excellent. This stone we extract from this quarry will only increase our production capabilities.
Okay. We'll move the... What happens if I go over? Oh, it doesn't look like I can. Hello. You're not upset that I'm here? Oh, okay. It says he's got one more... Oh, it takes two, though, to get there.
With our quarry now complete, we must turn our builders' attention towards...
Okay. Builder still has one of its workforce remaining. You can use it to build either a mine on the hill plot or a farm on the plains plot. It may take more than one turn, one to move the builder unit and another to build the improvement.
There is still valuable land within our borders.
Remember, builders can only construct improvements within the borders of your city. By generating culture, the borders of your city will expand, allowing you access to more resources. Continue exploring the map with your scout unit. End your turn when you have finished giving orders to your builder and scout. So we'll do builders, build improvements, use your builder unit to construct a third improvement. So we can either do the plains or we can do a mine. I mean, you can't mine if you don't have enough food, right? This is because all of its workforce has been expended. You will need to train more builders as you progress through the game to improve the lands around your cities. Okay. Alright, alright. Yeah, I really want those freaking bananas. Okay. Now we're gonna choose this guy. I'm gonna go here. We only have one movement. In addition to food, your people also require amenities in their cities. Man, they're needy. One source of amenities are luxury resources, such as this coffee next to... Really, they want coffee at this time? Really, that's what they want? With the pottery technology complete, it would be a good idea to research irrigation to enable your builders to improve luxury resources. Okay. Wow, we get happiness. All right, so now we have to choose research. And we're going to choose irrigation. Okay. And so in turn 7, it'll be done. Limitations. Okay, code of laws.
Our people truly thrive under your guidance. But as our civilization grows, so too must our leadership.
Accumulating culture. You have just unlocked Code of Laws, which contains your first government, chiefdom.
We must now enact policies to better steer the growth of our people.
The government button. Oh, wow. Many types of governments. In addition to various beliefs, each government has a number of slots in which you can enact policies. First government available to you is chiefdom. 2 available slots for policies. The first slot in chiefdom is for military policies, and the second for economic.
Discipline is the heart of any army and is a valuable advantage over the unorganized barbarian rabble. Urban planning will only make our cities more organized and efficient. I suggest we enact both these policies.
My government, you government. Change policies. To slot a policy, how do you learn all this shit? To slot a policy, click and drag the policy from the right to the appropriate slot in the government to the left. Okay. Try that now by adding the discipline policy to the military slot, then add urban to the economic slot. +5 unit combat, strength when fighting barbarians. Urban planning, all cities. Oh, that's something. Okay. Confirm policies. Yes.
Though our policies begin to bear fruit, our civilization will only continue to grow. We must plan for the future.
Much in the same way you research new technologies by generating science in your cities, you unlock civics by generating culture. You've already unlocked the Code of Laws civics, which enabled you to establish your first government. Now you need to select a new civic to advance forward. Okay. Similar to the technology tree, the civics tree has different choices and paths as you progress through the game. For this tutorial, click the craftsmanship civic to start advancing next. Okay. Right. They kind of lost me on this one. Not really sure. Unit needs orders. And we're really kind of going out there, aren't we? Oh shit, I don't have animal husbandry. Copper resource. Okay, I'm actually out on that. Okay. I think I'm good. These guys just like produce stuff, right? Okay. I don't know what that means.
We are blessed. This monument stands as a symbol of the accomplishments and determination of our people. Truly, they shall now be inspired to push even further into the lands beyond.
I don't see a monument. Where is it? City has finished production on the monument building. Is that okay. Monument will increase culture generated by the city, which extends over additional...
Perhaps we are now ready to spread our civilization beyond our capital city. If we do not claim the surrounding territory, others surely will.
Production chooser? Begin training a settler unit. Can either be accessed from the city's information panel or from the choose production reminder. Begin training. May create new cities.
Excellent. These brave settlers are ready to carry our culture into the unknown. However, it will take some time before they are prepared for the journey that awaits them.
Turns until growth. So we have to wait 5 turns till they're ready? Okay. Wait! Okay, so it just kind of grays out. It's like, what's this? Yeah, I'll just kind of move here, I guess. Oh, we're waiting for the settlers to be done. Okay, she's civic. Okay, foreign trade. Discover a second continent. Clear a barbarian outpost. Okay. Inscription. Sure, we'll go with that one. Technological discoveries inspire new technologies, building upon knowledge gained in the past. Game of Civ, this is simulated by the technology tree. Research. Choose research. Open technology.
With knowledge comes opportunity. As our people's understanding of this world grows, new paths present themselves to us.
All of the researchable technologies available in the game of Civ from the ancient era, information era. You've already finished researching. You've just finished researching pottery, so it has been marked as complete. Available to begin researching, but are not yet complete. Not available. These technologies need... Okay, prerequisite. Writing technology. Start research on writing. Okay. Status has changed, indicating that it's currently being researched. 8 turns. Okay. Once you have finished researching writing, you will be able to construct the campus district, as well as the library in all of your cities. The campus and library allow you to increase the amount of science you generate each turn, allowing you to research technologies faster. Okay.
Our legacy will one day be recorded beyond the spoken word. Our settlers have finished preparations and await your command.
Finally.
However, the lands before them possess untold dangers.
Unlike settlers and builders, units like settlers and builders are non-combat civilian units and thus cannot defend themselves. This leaves them vulnerable to be captured or killed. However, your military units can act as protection till they reach their destination. Select either the settler or the warrior and click the escort button in the unit panel. Okay, so we're going to create an escort with a warrior.
Excellent. With our people prepared, we must now choose our destination. There is an area rich in resources, not far from the capital. Let us send our settlers there.
Just specify location where. It's a specified location. Didn't really specify the location. Am I missing it? They can only move 2, right? Uh... Escort settler to the specified location. I'm not sure where the specified location is. Doesn't look like they can go anywhere, actually. Where's the specified location? I'm not sure where that is. Health 100. Skip. Establish new city to the specified location. Oh, I had to zoom out. Oh, okay. Begin moving the units southeast toward the indicated.
Though our settlers are safe under the protection of our warriors, our capital is now defenseless. Without the protection of the military, we will most surely become overrun by our enemies.
She's like, oh well. Do I... Goals. Establish new city. Choose production. Once a player loses all of their cities, the game is over. It is very important that you protect your cities, especially your capital, from any foreign threat. Production queue.
Though our warriors are valiant, a proper fighting force must be diversified. Slingers provide a different style of combat.
Okay. I guess for this guy we could go... Oh, okay. Found like a little village here. We already moved them. Great. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here and start up another one so that these don't go too ridiculously long. See you in the next episode.